A huge welcome, everybody, to our game of the week. Finally, it is here. You can take all that just another game stuff and throw it out. The eyes of the nation are on this field today, and that's what these players live for. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, a group with a lot to prove here today. And here we go, folks. The kickoff team is out there to get this season underway. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. And here's the handoff. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to pass. It's Jennings. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain. Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do is turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, this offense better get it together. First sack of the game, and it's by a defensive back to try to set the tone.
So from the 16-yard line, it's now second and long.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To throw, it's Watson. Looking for the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
It's third down for the offense. Oh, it's snapped to the back. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
Great play by the defender of knocking the ball away to give his defense a chance to recover the football. But, man, the quarterback has to have that internal clock, that situational awareness, pocket awareness, kind of feel the pressure, and most importantly, when you feel it, take care of the football.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeouts are called by the offense.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. It's a quick grab. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
They'll run it here. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. To throw. It's Jennings. The pocket breaking down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Catch made on the left side. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
They need a yard here at fourth down to keep this drive alive. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Maybe a little bit too creative here on this fourth down play call by the offense. I think the defense was anticipating the offense trying to get the ball into the hands of that receiver, whether it was a pass or a run. And by anticipating it, they're able to keep him short of the first down marker.
That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
He's back to throw again on second down. There's contact on the throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Finds his man. It's Mason. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
How aggressive do you get on first and 10? Looking for some space. It's Mason. The freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Same tailback, another carry. They'll stop him with the 34. That will be a first down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He's going to hand this off. Breaking tackles. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
First down here for this offense. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Dropping back. It's Watson. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Catch made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
36-yard line. Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Get set.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Tackle made after a big gain. A solid run, good for first down yardage.
Tuna. Jackrabbit.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Got a lane. Can he get in? But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Point after, not right through. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going.
29 Philly. 2-9.
First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. What's What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to throw. It's Jennings. Receiver makes the catch. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. That completion sets up an important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made down inside the 15.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quick pass, the catch is made. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to throw again. Looking for his back. Caught quickly. They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Watson. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking right, this one caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal was obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. He hands it to the back. Tackle, but first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime?
Down 55 weak.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Here's the point after attempt. And there's the point after. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback operating an empty set. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. You set it down for the offense. First and 10. Dropping back. It's Jennings. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Contact as he threw it. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. First play of the second half is a handoff. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
First and 10 play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Watson. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback keeps the football. Breaks loose at the 45. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
Okay, ready?
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Now it's second down here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. Looks like he's going to run it. In the clear at the 25. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Get set, get set.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
I like what the offense coordinator is trying to do here to try to keep the defense off balance by mixing up his play calling. But, hey, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. They're not fooled at all on this play. Nice tackle for a loss here against the option.
They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. And there's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure the defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Let's fly to the wideout. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from the 25. We'll see if the defense brings some heat here. To the air. It's Jennings. They'll loft this one deep to the left side. Oh, that one's picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
He'll hand it off. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tailback takes the handoff again. Good enough for first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. They'll hand it off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue! Ringo! Ringo!
Try and muscle for the first down. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And that one is no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Yeah, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicking.
The throw, it's Jennings. Catch made on the right side. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. That's a design quarterback keeper. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Getting set. Here's second down. And now the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Using his legs here. Breaking free at the 35. Finally brought down, but the offense moving close to the red zone here. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's first and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running. Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread. throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the fourth. The kick mishandled. The ball is loose. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Return man forced out at the 12. Not a good return and not good field position. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. It's a run to the left. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Moving past the 25. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Inside the 20.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is up and good. The lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. Pass caught. 2nd down now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Running out of time in the pocket. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
2nd down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. We reach the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? First down sack. Pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up to the sack in a crucial moment.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the league.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's past the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. We'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
And he'll loft it to the end zone.
What a touchdown here with under 2 minutes to go. And the big question now, Chris, is do you kick this extra point to tie it up, or do you go for two to potentially take the lead? Either way, your defense still is going to have to go out there and make some plays.
Does his job with the PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the fourth quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Offense makes their way on the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. A short completion at the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And a timeout is called to talk strategy here. Tie game late in the fourth quarter. And this defense get a stop and end regulation with the score tie. Scanning the field, it's Watson. Quick throw, testing the middle. He makes the grab. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On first and 10, looking to throw. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Need to pick up something here on third down. A field goal try here would be from 58. Looks right for a quick completion. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. And the defense takes a timeout with 27 seconds left.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Quick throw caught on the left side. And they score here.
Just so impressed by this offense and the way they've executed throughout most of this day. Now with the game on the line, they deliver and give them the go-ahead score. There's enough time, though, on the clock. The defense is going to have to go out there and make some plays to be able to win this game.
PAT is up and good. The lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up to preserve this lead. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they got called. Back to throw. It's Jennings. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Runner finding some space for it. That's a solid gain on the ground. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining.
Timeout by the defense.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration.